Welcome. I'm Jonathan Thacker with Trigger Pull here in Columbus, Ohio, and today I want to show you how to disassemble, clean, and reassemble a pistol. So what I've got here is some common pistol cleaning items. I've got your action cleaner, bore cleaner, your lubricant oil. It's a basic cleaning kit. Got some brushes, got jags and gloves. So the first thing you want to do when cleaning a pistol is you want to make sure there's no ammunition present. I'm going to drop the magazine on this firearm, and I'm going to pull the slide back. Now what I'm doing is I'm checking down to make sure there is no live ammunition in this firearm. I want to make sure the bore is clear. So, secondly, I want to put my gloves on to refrain from lead exposure. Now, when we get done with this video, I'm going to wash my hands with cold water. You want to use cold water because it keeps your pores closed. You don't want to expose yourself to any more lead than you have to. Now, to take this firearm apart, you're going to take this takedown lever, you're going to move to the up position, you're going to pull the slide back, you're going to pull the trigger, you're going to make sure you have a safe direction. Now the firearm's apart, you've got the slide here, you're going to remove your recoil spring. I put my thumb right here and push forward, lift up, and you can take the barrel out. Now we've got our firearm filled strip. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my brush here, I'm going to use some of this oil, and I'm going to put a little bit of my lubricating oil. I'm going to use my brush to wipe any of the dust away, and you can get down in these areas. I've also got some cleaning picks here. These can be very nice to get in those little tight areas. You do any type of scraping. Use this brush. Wipe down. You want to clean that spring. Kind of what you're doing is you're lubricating and you're cleaning at the same time. Getting all of those crevice areas, and that's where that pick will come in handy. And then I've got a microfiber towel here, and I'm going to wipe away any of the excess oil. Okay, now I've got my barrel here. Now this was previously cleaned, so it's going to be too dirty. I have my bore brush, and I've got bore cleaner here. I'm going to put that bore cleaner right into the bore. Now, sometimes when you have different solvents, you don't want to dip your bore brush into that solvent. And you ask why? You don't want to put that dirt that you just cleaned right back into your solvent. With this bore cleaner, what I'm doing is I'm running that through the bore in the same direction that the bullet would travel, and you want to do that 10 to 15 times. You don't want to go in and out, in and out. Now, a lot of times at class, I get questions, well, is that going to scratch the firearm? No, this is a softer metal. It's made out of brass. And this is steel. So I'm running that through there, getting my bore nice and clean. Once I do that about 10 to 15 times, I know it's pretty well clean. Now, I want to run my jag through there. Now, this is a basic pistol cleaning kit over here. It doesn't come with these jags. These jags were purchased from an outside dealer. Place the patch on top of the jag. Put it right on the rod. Now, the difference between this and this slotted tip here is this is the exact size of the bore, and it's going to accept everything there. It comes out nice and clean. Like I said, this was previously cleaned pistol. You want to take that brush right back off. And you want to run that through until your patch comes out completely away. Now with these slotted tips, you take your patch, take the corner, slide it right, that eyelet, kind of just like you're threading a needle. It can become a little bit difficult, and that's another reason why I prefer the jags. Place that on there. Place this on your cleaning rod. And run that through the bore. See, now it doesn't fill that void like this jag here. That's the bigger difference right there. That's going to be the exact size of the barrel. This is going to be closed and it's going to use that patch. And when I use this patch, I'll go in and I will twist it as I'm going to make sure I get that. And it comes out pretty clean. That first time you go through your bore, it's going to come out, it's going to be black, especially right after you've just fired that firearm. So once I have cleaned my firearm and I've lubricated everything, I'm going to reassemble the firearm. I'm going to place the barrel back into the slide. Oops, sorry. I'm going to place the recoil spring. And got the frame. Oh. I'm lining that right up. Pulled it. Now I've got my takedown. You see the takedown lever is still in the up position. This firearm's not safe to operate yet. Put that takedown lever back down. And I'm going to move that slide 10 to 15 times. Finger off the trigger. Wipe the firearm clean. There's going to be some excess oil on this firearm. I want to wipe everything off. Now, once I do that, I've got this cloth here. This is an oiled cloth, and basically, I'm going to wipe everything again. And what it's doing is it's oiling and polishing this firearm. And that's how to clean a striker fire pistol. Next week, we're going to take apart a revolver and clean the revolver pistol. Thank you for watching the video. I hope this helped. And remember, you need to get out there, you need to practice safe firearm habits, you need to develop yourself. There's further education. Please check us out at www.triggerpoolohio.com. And thank you for watching this video. Have a great day.